The Gauteng High Court has issued a court order upholding the right of all pregnant and lactating women and children under the age of 6 to access free health services at all public health institutions in the country, irrespective of nationality or documentation status. The order handed down requires the amendment of a policy issued by the Gauteng Department of Health in 2020 on the policy implementation guidelines on patient administration and revenue management so that it expressly reflects this right. Prior to the court ruling, there were certain categories of pregnant and lactating women and children under 6 that were struggling to access free healthcare services more than others in Gauteng. It mainly affected asylum seekers, undocumented persons, and persons who are at risk of statelessness. Acting Chairperson, South Africa Medical Association, Professor Amesi Dai, joins me from Johannesburg for more on this. Thank you very much for giving us your time. As an association, what is your reaction to the court order?
Greetings to you and your listeners. The South African Medical Association actually welcomes the court order and the judgment because not allowing access to healthcare to these patients is basically an affront to their human rights, to their human dignity as well. And also it's unconscionable because patients have died because they haven't been able to produce documents up front or to actually pay the fee up front that the health establishments have been demanding prior to seeing patients that they think are undocumented migrants or asylum seekers.
How long do you think this order will take before it comes into effect, considering that there is an existing policy that needs to be amended that is said to have been issued by the Gauteng Department of Health in 2020?
So the court has ordered that the National Department of Health acts on this immediately and also ensures that all provincial facilities have posters up front notifying patients of their rights to access healthcare in these contexts, and this must be done as soon as possible.
There's a conversation I would like us to look at. It's ongoing in certain quarters in South Africa and by certain groups. And it is the fact that migrants or asylum seekers are straining or putting pressure on South African hospitals legally. What, in your suggestion, would be the right way to address this?
So, I think we must understand that healthcare resources are not limitless. And we have to look at the realities on the ground as well. So the association has taken a stance urging the South African government to set up MOUs with the countries of origin of these citizens, whereby they can be invoiced for the healthcare that's provided to them within South Africa. And hopefully this will be a consideration taken forward.
What would be the general response to this order, and how soon do you expect to see it in practice? Yes, the court ordered immediately, but how soon, if you were to give a time frame, would you see an implementation?
An implementation of the court order?
Yes.
The implementation of the court order, the activists are watching it very closely. So it has to be done as soon as possible. Remember, we have healthcare workers on the ground that are activists as well. We have the association with members within all the public healthcare facilities. So we will make sure that this get implemented as soon as possible.
All the very best of luck with this one. Thank you very much, Professor, for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.